guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new here or just happen to find themselves on my channel, hi, I go by the name of Cindy Swa. I hope you like what you see, and please do give this video a thumbs up, and please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in or making the time to watch this video. Do appreciate it, and please do the honorable thing by also giving this video a thumbs up. Do share this video, and don't forget to leave your comments right down below in the comment section. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. Yes, I'm back. So I'm back home, as you can see, sitting in my room. I'm back home, back in now, back in my grandmother's home where I belong. Sure, guys, where do I even begin? So of course, some of you might not know I was in Netherlands as an au pair, and my au pair year was actually for about 11 months. I was only there for about 5. And I'm not really going to go into details as to why I chose to quit. It's just not necessary. But I'm just going to highlight a few factors. The main points that I feel like might also help someone or an au pair who might feel like they need to hear this. Again, I also don't owe anybody an explanation as to why I chose to quit. I really don't. Because essentially it's not as if anybody was actually going to help me if I was struggling that side, and the only people that helped me was my family and my boyfriend. So yeah, so I was an au pair. So one 8-year-old boy to a single mom. I think there's just a lot that happens behind the scenes that like we as au pairs never really talk about or show, of course. And because I was looking forward to this, to being an au pair, or just was actually looking forward to this adventure. I was excited, but it just didn't turn out the way I'd hoped it would. And I honestly don't have regrets, obviously. I'm not embarrassed by the fact that I couldn't complete my duration of the stay, my full duration of the stay. But honestly speaking, I just take this as a learning experience. But there's just a lot happening that I felt this was just not, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel good to me. And I just had to withdraw myself from the whole situation at large. There's nothing wrong with my host mom. Unfortunately, our relationship did become a bit strenuous towards the end. But with the little one, I struggled to develop a really strong relationship or bond with him. But I also know with kids, it's the thing of they have to get used to you. And I mean, I went there with an open heart, with an open mind. I literally went there with the hopes of like, I'm going there to embrace this child, and I also just felt at times maybe my efforts were not good enough. There were moments where I tried to hug him and he would reject my hands. And kids can be so mean, hey, they can honestly be so mean, but they don't, and the thing is, I don't know if they do know that they're being mean or they just don't care to be mean. Like, it doesn't bother them. Because I think, again, at times they probably look at you as just like, you're another au pair, you're gonna be replaced. There'll be another one in the next like 11, 12 months. There'll be another one. So, and it's a lot harder when they start comparing you to the previous au pair, especially if they had like like a really strong relationship with a previous au pair, it really makes it hard for you to like step your game up with not, you're not even trying to compete with someone that you don't even know, I've never seen in your life, but you're just trying by all means for this child, for them to see you in a different light, and for them to like you for you and not compare you to the previous au pair. But again, these are kids. I don't think they understand that. And then so I really struggled with connecting with him, or just formulating a bond with him. I really struggled with that. And I know that like it becomes like a psychological aspect when, you know, sometimes you need to talk to a child in a language that they would understand, or you'd have to talk to them. You have to explain to them things in the language they would understand, of course. And yeah, at times I just felt like my efforts weren't good enough. I honestly did. And I know, like, listen, don't get me wrong, I know because I'm an adult, I understand that there's more expected from me to make sure that I can like formulate like a bond with the kid. I can't sit there and wait for the kid to do it. I have to do it, right, as an adult. And I get that, I really do. But at times I also just felt like it takes two to tango, because there's only so much I can give, and if I feel like my efforts are not necessarily being reciprocated from the other party, I will also feel like I don't want to do anything anymore, and I'm also going to start making the efforts, which I started doing, which is not a good thing. And our relationship only slightly progressed, like from the 3rd month, and for me already by that time I think I had made up my mind about wanting to leave. So, and again, I could have also considered the whole aspect of rematching, but I just felt like I also didn't just come here to be an au pair. I also came here for the experience. These reasons as to why I also came here, like my own personal reasons, and I feel like these reasons and these things that I hope to have fulfilled unfortunately aren't coming to life or aren't coming to fruition, because I mean the current state that we're in, you know, with COVID. So that was a bit frustrating for me. So I just didn't feel like I wanted to be there anymore. And so it's unfortunate, because now from the 3rd month, that's when like our relationship started to slowly but surely, that's where he started to feel a bit more comfortable with me. And I would just look at him and I'm like, I am so sorry, but like for me, I've checked out emotionally from this. I'm emotionally checked out from this. You know, I'm just here to do what I have to do and just wait to get paid. And again, that's also a wrong thing. Like, you just do what you have to do with the hopes of getting paid, and that's not a good mentality also to have. And that's what it started to feel like. And I'm like, because I didn't come here for the money, because I mean before this I had a job, I did earn a decent salary. It's not for the money, because I'm sorry to say this, you do earn peanuts as being an au pair. You literally do. You get paid about what, 300 to 350 euros. That's what, maximum 6k. So it's peanuts. It's not much. So yeah, I didn't come here for the money. I came here for the experience, you know. And yeah, in the end, I just had to make the decision to leave. I had to do what's best for me. Again, it started feeling like one thing about me was I had 3 things that I had to look out for, which was obviously my state of mind, my happiness, and my mental health. And I said, if any of these 3 things are affected in a negative way, or one of these 3 things go haywire, that's when I know maybe I need to check out and chip out. And I did that, because again, my happiness, I was not happy, and the state of mind again also. I constantly just felt uneasy. I constantly felt my energy levels were quite low at times. I was helpful where I could be, obviously. I did everything that I had to do wholeheartedly, but I was not doing it with love, which was a problem for me. And I was like, I don't like this. I don't like feeling like this. And honestly, kids actually come with a lot of work, hey? Kids require a lot of energy and a lot of patience. And I wouldn't have done this if I didn't love kids, but I think because I've never really lived with a child before, I think it was an entirely different ball game for myself. I was like, wait, I think I underestimated how much energy has to be put in with catering to a child, especially when you're with this kid 24/7. This kid sees you every single day, and like you don't realize that, wait, this is actually a lot. There's a lot that I didn't really consider when I chose to be an au pair. I didn't realize all of this comes with so much responsibility, and it comes with just a lot in general, you know. So yeah, that's literally it as to why I just chose to leave, because I just felt like it was not serving any sort of purpose, and I was not happy, and I was just mentally gone when it came to being an au pair, being there. I was like, this is not fun. I'm doing this just to get pay now, a paycheck, but it's not even much. So what am I doing? What am I really doing here? What's my whole purpose here? What purpose do I serve here? Just to be an au pair? Just to help somebody else who needs the extra hand to cater to their child? No. I didn't just come here for that. There's more, and I can't explore and I can't fulfill those things. So I need out. I need to check out, and that's what I did. So yes, but he's a great little kid. It's unfortunate that only towards the end, that's when he was now opening up a bit more to me, and he started being a bit more comfortable. But for me, I was already gone, emotionally gone with it. And it's not his fault. I'm not gonna blame him, of course, because he's a child, so he doesn't understand. You know, it takes time. But I really just feel like we just weren't compatible. Honestly speaking, I don't think I was compatible for him. I don't think it was really compatible for me. But yeah, I still enjoyed the experience. I try to make the best out of it, and I have no regrets regardless of the outcome. Unfortunately, me and my host mom, our relationship, like I said before, became a bit strenuous towards the end, because obviously when you have to make that approach of telling your host family how you feel and you want out, obviously they won't take the news too well, which is granted, because I mean, I can't tell you how to feel, because in the back of your mind you're gonna think, I wasted so much money and time to get you here, you know. And I get that, but it's also the thing of like, but I also wasted my money. I also used a lot of money, so both parties are actually losing here. You know, both parties are losing here. But no, either way, I'm grateful, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have presented itself in the first place. I would never discourage anyone from becoming an au pair. Do it, but also when you go, make sure that you do have savings, and make sure that you do enough research on what it entails to be an au pair, and make sure that you choosing to be an au pair will also is something that you feel might be fulfilling for yourself, and it will be something that you think you can actually tackle on. You can tackle on the task of catering to a child, and yeah, you know. As for me, I'm just like, nah, I think I'm going to reconsider having kids for like a while. But either way, I'm still grateful for the opportunity at large, and yeah, I made it home safe and sound, and I'm still alive, so it didn't kill me. But so that's basically it as to why. Again, I said I'm not gonna go into details, because again, there's just a lot happening behind the scenes that I feel like none of y'all need to know that. I'm just gonna give you guys like the basics, and that's it. Yeah. I'm also closing this chapter on being an au pair, so I probably won't give any updates or any uploads on Life as an Au Pair or my Au Pair Chronicles series, because obviously I'm done with that venture, and I have to end this chapter and on to the next thing, which I don't know what that might be, but oh well, you'll figure it out as time goes by. But again, I hope this will be informative to someone, and again, follow your heart, follow your intuition, and protect your mental health and protect your state of mind at all costs, regardless of how much you put in to get there, regardless of how much it costs you to do A, B, and C. No amount of money can make you happy, or no amount of money can cost you your happiness, or can cost you your freedom, basically. So please do consider that, and thank you so much for watching this, and I hope everybody's doing their part in, you know, protecting themselves and keeping themselves and their loved ones safe. So please do sanitize as much as possible, do wear your masks at all time, enjoy and take care until we meet again. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. Peace.